Graham Rawlins with News Geelong on this Friday evening. Yes, still celebrating the premiership win by the mighty Geelong Cats. Barbara Streisand once sang, "Don't Rain on My Parade," and that was exactly the outcome at the Geelong Cats premiership parade through the streets of Geelong in front of thousands of footy fans this week. And continuing on with the theme of outstanding achievements, Linda Buchter reached her own special milestone this week as she celebrated her beloved Geelong Cats' 9th premiership in conjunction with her own celebrations reaching the wonderful age of 100. And later in the program, our own Flying Hawk, Nathan Curry, will update us on the action-packed world of Geelong sport, while scintillating Sophie Miller will bring us a weather forecast for Geelong and the Surf Coast for the next 6 days. The City of Greater Geelong mayoral robes and gold chains were presented to Geelong champion Matthew Scarlett as part of the continuing tradition recognising the AFL premiers for 2011.
Well, it's not very often we get the mayor down on his hands and knees. Did you have to plead with Scarlo to be mayor for a day?
No, he was fairly happy to accept it. Matty, I've known Matty since he was a little boy. He played all his junior footy at St Joey's. My son played there as well, and along with Cameron and all that sort of thing. So I've known Matty for a long, long time. He's played in 3 premierships and been the backbone of their defence and thoroughly deserves the honour.
Well, I've got that great tie you're wearing, of course. It says it all.
Yeah, someone gave it to me. It's a Cats tie. Yeah, as everyone will well know, I'm a proud Carlton member, and don't mind people knowing that. But in all honesty, the Cats in their reign from 07 onwards, they've been an absolutely fantastic team, and they continue to be so. And it's not only the football team; it's the spirit in which they play, and it's their community spirit as well. You never see them getting into any trouble or anything like that. They stick together, and they're a great advertisement for a great city. They're a credit to themselves.
Congratulations, Matthew, and thanks to our mayor for the gesture once again. 3rd time in 5 years, with more to come. Geelong Football Club senior coach Chris Scott has certainly made an impact both on and off the footy field as he enjoyed his first winning AFL premiership parade through the streets of Geelong.
Well, Scotty, it's a long journey from a young fella in Melbourne, gets drafted to Brisbane, heads up north, plays his football, wins premierships, plays in grand finals, gets a bit of a taste and a bit of a look at coaching over in Fremantle, and all of a sudden finds himself at Geelong with the list that was supposed to be ageing and getting slow. What a magnificent opportunity.
I've said it a few times this week. I'm just so proud to be a Geelong person. I'm incredibly fortunate to be a part of this club with this group of players. Not just the players that are on stage either. All 47 players on the list have been incredibly important this week. We have a fantastically well-run club. And above and beyond everything else, we're brilliantly supported by all the great people of Geelong. It's such a humbling experience to be here.
Now, it was something that the last coach was very adamant about, that he doesn't do it on his own. You've got a great staff behind you. Do you want to pay some homage to those great men, Blake Carousella, Matty Egan, Nigel Lappin, James Riley, Brenton Sanderson, Dale Amos? Yeah,
without knowing exactly how the other clubs in the competition do it, I suspect that our coaching group works as well together as any. I'm fortunate to be the spokesperson for the coaching group, but everything we do collectively. And those coaches you mentioned play an incredible part in the way the team plays, along with particularly our senior players. So there are a number of people at our footy club that deserve the accolades, and we're going to do our best to make sure they get them.
Now, it's been an absolute treat to be able to share this premiership, not only with the players, not only with the club, but with the public. Would you like to thank the public for turning out such an auspicious occasion?
Absolutely. I feel really proud to be a Geelong person today. I have for 12 months, to be honest, and to see all of you here today to support our great players, we can't thank you enough.
Thank you to Chris Scott, and congratulations on a job well done. The name of the main street of Geelong, Murrible Street, was put aside for the Geelong Football Club parade and renamed Premiership Way for the day of continued celebrations, with retiring Geelong captain Cameron Ling thought this was another great idea. Meryl Friend and Ian Nichols have more.
Well, this is the day. Under certainly overcast skies to begin with, more than 10,000 people have turned out for the Premiership Street Parade. Meryl Friend is at the start of the parade and fought my way to the finish line, which is just so exciting on this wonderful day.
Looks like Mad Monday's celebrations have been really, really huge. Are you looking forward to the parade today?
Yeah, it should be a bit of fun. It's probably more for the supporters and the players, to be honest. We'll just do what we got to do and sit back and enjoy it, I guess.
Now, what do you think about Michael Voss's comments?
I couldn't really care what he said, to be honest. It's probably taken out of context like everything else that he said during the media. So it doesn't really worry us about players. We're not even worried about next year. We're worried about enjoying 2011 now, and next year will be next year, I guess.
Matty, your third grand final in 5 years. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. Been a big few days and the boys had a great time, so it's going to be good to see all the people down the street, and hopefully there's a big turnout.
So with all of these really experienced players, you've still got great young guys coming along. Is next year going to be another grand final year?
Oh, we think so. Obviously this year those young kids come through and shown they're terrific players, so we're always confident. We're a very confident team, but a lot of hard work before then.
Another star of the show, your recruitment officer?
Oh, he's done all right, hasn't he? He's got a heap of good picks over the last few years, so he's done well.
Linger, I've got something for you here. I just want to tell a little story about Linger. I've seen Linger play footy since the under-13 days, and as a matter of fact, I rang a mate of mine up in Brisbane, Busey, when you were up there, and said, there's a kid down here as a 13-year-old that's going to play AFL footy. You better get on to him early, and it was you, Cam. I don't know whether I'm a good judge or you're just a good player, but, you've certainly, been fantastic, and it's a great honour for me today to present you with this. It's a street sign, obviously. We're going to rename Mirrabel Street Premiership Way. Okay, and everyone out there can get a photo of it. There's the signs have been put up down there at the corner of Mirrabel Street and the bottom here. I've forgotten the other road. Busey, what's the other road?
Eastern Beach Way.
Eastern Beach Way, that's it. But Premiership Way, right next to the pub, Linger. So it's certainly it's what we think of the Cats and the great effort that you've done. Well done, Cam.
Well, first of all, thanks, Johnny, for that. That's fantastic. That's pretty special, and we appreciate the support of the city, and it's just fantastic. It's a great place to live, and obviously the footy club means a lot to the town. But all you guys, you mean so much to us. Your support is absolutely fantastic. The boys do get a real kick out of seeing all you guys out here today and constantly at training. Coming along and watching us play, it really is a big team effort, all the way from the city, the fans, all the players, all the coaches. We all do this together, so thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much, Meryl. In front of 10,000 people, it's been a day to remember as we honour the Premiership team. Ian Nichols for News Geelong at Steam Packet Gardens.
Thank you to Meryl and Ian and everyone involved in that great parade. This is News Geelong Friday edition as we go to a break and return with more news after this.